Jules Verne was born on February 8, 1828, in Nantes, France. He died on March 24, 1905. He was the eldest of five siblings, and his parents were Pierre Verne and Sophie Alou de la Fouille. He married Honorée de Verne Morel, and he had a son named Michael Verne. All his books are written in the science fiction and adventure genre. We have all heard his name, haven't we? His life represents many young people, saying he always liked adventure and he could write several books that make our imagination fly. To read Jules Verne book, we must have an open imagination. Currently, they teach us from common writers such as Medardo Ángel Silva and Paulo Coelho. Students should research important writers like Jules Verne, and we will be able to learn from other writers.
Julio Verne studied philosophy and rhetoric at the Lycée de Nantes. He had studied law in Paris before becoming a writer. Julio Verne studied law for his father. While Verne was studying law, he wrote poems. He could be a great writer from the start. Verne couldn't be a writer because of his dad. Julio Verne was recognized for his science fiction novels. He was a well-known playwright. Verne worked as a stockbroker.
Julio Verne was one of the most recognized writers, wasn't he? I think Verne contributed a lot of world literature because he wrote many fantastic, magic, and globally recognized novels. His imagination had no limit, and a clear example is his literary works. Verne had a lot of interest in science and technology. That is why he predicted the creation of many technological inventions. For example, submarines, internet, elevators, spaceships, and many others. Those inventions will be able to help for future generations and for the progress of the science. Julio Verne had many jobs in his life, such as he was a stockbroker, he was a politician to be more exact, he was a councillor of town of Amiens City, and finally, he was a magnificent writer. The life of that important writer could be one of the most amazing lives in the world, because he was always looking for the positive sides of things, although many times he had problems throughout his life as a writer and his personal life. For that reason, we think and consider Julio Verne as a person worthy of admiration.
I am going to talk about the most interesting works of Julio Verne. In one of his first works, 5 Weeks in a Balloon, written in 1863, this work is a classic of Verne. From the first page, it catches the attention of the reader. We will be able to have an experience full of adventures, discovery, and action. For me, it is the most interesting work, and I personally like it the most. It is full of action, science fiction, and adventure. Also, the movie is excellent, as is the book. When I go to the cinema, the movie had already started, so I had to repeat the movie many times, and it is still very interesting. Secondly, one of my favorite books may be Journey to the Center of the Earth, written in 1864. It is about a teacher and his companions who follow a map that will fill them with unimaginable adventures. Finally, we will have the last novel written by Verne, published by his great-grandson. The name of the work is Paris in the 20th Century in 1994, where they talk about the invention of the fax and the electric chair. I would like to know the chronological order of Verne's book. I will have that information found by an expert.